Hi there. It would seem that Scotty and I are on at the same time, but there you go. How are you doing? It's been one of those days, hasn't it? Well, I was watching a lot of flooding going on. I don't know about you, but also at the same time, I didn't go out. So I have decided, it is a very big decision I have made, that I need to get the hair cut. And I need to do it tomorrow. Anyway, how are you all? Hiya, Dana. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Do you want to borrow my Flymo?
No, I don't want to buy you a Flymo.
No, borrow it.
No, I don't want to borrow it either. There's absolutely no need of that, John Hogan. What a way to talk to me.
It doesn't
Anyways,
as a treat.
Anyways, the TV's been full of armistice and remembrance, and it's been one of those Sundays, isn't it? Which is great in a way.
Even Doctor Who had a really touching plot line.
It was very, wasn't it? Anyway, let's get started. Could you deal with that? I don't know how to deal with these things.
Oh, hello, sorry. Not long after my dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of someone called Holding. Mr. John Holding is here with us. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
How are you all?
Very well.
Oh,
Thank you.
hello there, Darren Stewart. Hello, how are you? Margaret Connors here. Linda McKechnie. Hi, my darling. How are you? Hi there, Pete. How you doing? That's Pete Gallagher in. And Laura McGregor's in as well. Hi there, Laura. How you doing? Bobby Darragh. Hi. How you doing? Frank and John and Mabob. Yeah, that's who that is. Mabob. There you are, Mabob. Jemima McKillop, how you doing? Can I call you Mima? Oh, you don't mind. Because I knew your Mima once a long time ago. Anita Whalen, hi Frank. Hi there, how are you, Anita? And Sharon Graham's in as well. Can you add this? What's the matter?
Live and loud. There you are.
I'm live and loud. I'm live and loud. How are you all doing? Oh, it's been one of those times. You know, I've got to tell you, I got a hold of my friend today, was telling her I don't know if you ever do this, but I was linking in today, which means that you just pick up sort of thoughts, people that you haven't thought about for ages, just come into your head. So I decided just to phone them, and they were thinking about me. So there's that whole link thing going on today. So here's hoping that tonight that there's a lot of links, because the door is opening, and yes, it's around for us tonight, so that's good. Got to keep staring at my wall, you see, because I see an awful lot of things up there. Laura Bain, how are you? Karen Hamilton, hello there, Karen. How are you? Peter saying good, thanks, Frank. Good. I'm glad, Pete. June Lindsay, hi there. Margaret Mackenzie is watching. Good evening to you, Mrs. Mackenzie. How are you? Margaret Reed, anything for me this wet evening? That's very true. It is a very wet evening. I'll tell you what I was really fascinated with, you know, just how much flooding happened, and so quickly too. Did you not notice that?
Yeah.
I noticed that on my way over here. It was like really heavy going. Tricia Gallagher, hi there. Karen Hamilton, how are you doing?
Jemima McKillop, as everybody calls her, Mina or Mina. How do you pronounce it?
Mina.
Mina.
How you doing, Mima? Yes, it's nice. I knew Mima Dolan. I don't know if that's any relation to you at all, but that's who I remember. And she was a great Clippy on the bus. She was wonderful.
Clippy on the bus.
She was, and she was very. What do you mean, Jesus?
Trams.
Yeah, trams. Actual trams.
Was it a horse-drawn bus, or did it have an engine?
Excuse me, as a child I was on a tram, do you mind? I think that's very disrespectful to our listeners and our Facebook family. I think
Facebook family.
Yes, our Facebook family. I think you've been very rude indeed. Natalie Hamill, how are you? Natalie Hamill, will you look after your feet, please? There's something, a real sharp pain in my foot there as I spoke to you. Has there been any injury or anything? Could you come back and let John know if that's the case? Because if it's not you, it's around you. My foot, and it's my left foot, really sore. So would you let me know about that? Oh, to me it feels like there's something. It feels like something jagging into my foot. Anyway, there you go. David Cooper's in. Hi, David. How are you? Glad you're here tonight. Nicole McLaren. Linda McLaughlin. I need to, you know, I'd like to actually put that up, because I was watching back the show the other day there, you know, and all you see is the top of my head. So we need to do something about putting that up. Is there a possibility you could do that?
For what? What do you mean?
I don't know. Why is that going so fast? It was going, look. That was like fast time there. It was like Charlie.
No,
Charlie.
that's what you actually did in real life.
No. Did I? So, mine has come back. She says, I'm fine. That's good, mine.
Yes,
Claire?
Andrea, I am on the wine.
Yes, she is. Yes.
And it's a school night.
Yes.
Shoot me.
Bang. There you go. Anyway, our hearts and our souls go out to, and our prayers go out to all that have passed over, and everything that was, because this is Remembrance Day. See, we're going again.
It is Natalie Hamill. Her ankle went last night.
Oh, is
So
it?
better talk to Natalie.
Okay, Natalie, it's you. Could you pin Natalie for me, please?
Yeah.
That was sore. What happened? What did you say she did?
Went over on her ankle last
You
night.
went over on your ankle. Listen, you'll need to watch that. That's a wee bit sorer than you think, darling. Have you gone along maybe to A&E and having a wee... I know you might think it's just a wee straight sprain, but that's a wee bit sorer than you think. So you need to look at that. So we're dealing with Natalie. Okay then, Natalie. Let's have a wee look and see what's going on for Natalie. Okay. Oh, you're one determined woman, Natalie. That's for sure. And your situation at the moment, and there is a worrying situation at the moment, but you're really determined to get through it all. And please, the quicker you do that, the better you will be. Stop fearing that you're losing your success. You're not going to do that. In fact, if anything, I can say it's really well starred all round. I love it. Oh, the Nine of Cups is out for you. Yes. So let's ask you, what then is your wish, apart from the fact that you're going to have probably a stookie on your foot? What is your wish? And that's something that's very important for you at the moment. So if you can cultivate that and get it clearly in your mind. Now remember, we can wish for everything. Don't waste it. So think clearly so that when the new moon comes, and I'll just tell you, I'm going to go into my feminist at the moment, and I'm going to tell you when the new moon is. So this is what, November the 11th. The new moon is the 7th of December. So you've got between now and the 7th of December to make this wish. Get ready for it. So make it on the new moon and just really clear your mind of, lots of, I wish for a happy time, I wish to this. Get a focused time, because it looks like the universe is going to give you what you're looking for. Congratulations, it really is big. I love it. I love the success. You know, I've got to tell you, I know that you're very worried at the moment, but and whatever it is that this wish will grant you is because in many ways you worked hard for it. There isn't a magic wand here. You know, this isn't, oh, look at this, it's all flowers. No, you worked for this, and long may it continue. I think it's going to be quite good. So stop your panic about it. But see, right now, I'm not kidding you, Natalie, if a fireman says to you, can't get in there, it's not safe, you would say, well, I left something in that top drawer, and in you would go. You're not scared of anything, you're facing up to it, and you're going for it. Well done, you. So that's a really good time coming up for you. Now remember, 7th of December, think clearly on that day and send out the universe message. Ask your God, send it out, because I think you're going to be rewarded. Well done. Okay? Great changes coming up for you over the next 2 years. Get ready for it. Thank you. Well, your last 5 have been really tough, by the way. But your next 2, much clearer. Do everything you can. Set up all the ideas, get all the, it's like planting seeds, watch them grow. It's fabulous. Well done. And thank you for coming in. And if you'd like and share, I would be grateful. And who knows, if you've joined up into my new service, you might be one of those that are about to win a face-to-face with me, because there's 2 up for grabs by the end of the month. So you need to join anyway if you want to get into the face-to-face, because you never know, it may be a fabulous evening, just you and me and your pal. But join me on that service anyway, and your name will go in the hat, because there's a very certain somebody who's not sitting very far from me who will actually be picking it out. That's when we can get him off the vine, that is, you know. Once he's trying to.
I'm going to pin a list of everyone who's joined to the wall, and I'm going to throw a dart at it.
Oh, you are not.
I am.
Would you listen to the nonsense here? Honestly, I've got to say to you, I really mean this, Natalie. You worked hard for the break, so don't waste it away. Do you know what I mean? Take your opportunities and go with it, because it looks fabulous. Dana Nick's got tears in her eyes here. She says, it's either crying with laughter. What is it? Crying with laughter. I thought you were crying. It's so tears there, Dana. Don't do that. Hi there, Jeannie. How are you? It's a dreich night, Frank. You're joking. I never went out. But yes, dreich it is. This is not a good time to dry a washing. That's for sure. So, Linda McLaughlin, how are you? Had a terrible week. Anything for me, please? Why is that, Linda?
Frank, we've got a bit of feedback here from Deepa Wadha. Can I just say, friendly, your prediction for me 2 Sundays ago on Robert Brown's reading was spot on. Yes, we do share a lot of friends in our circle, and my long-lost friend Johnny Cochran just got in touch. Love to Glasgow. There's a bit of feedback on the reading today.
What did I do?
Well, you must have said that a friend's going to come back into your life from long ago.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you said, she said it was spot on.
Well, that's good. Thank you very much for that feedback. That's very kind of you.
Thanks, Deepa.
Sometimes it's important if we get some feedback because God loves it and getting thank you. You need all the feedback sometimes because sometimes you think you're talking into the ether and there's nobody there listening, but it's not true. I know these are all there.
I'm always listening.
What?
I'm always listening.
Is that the case?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm no for sure of that, John.
You know the old seeing eye?
Nobody's sure.
Well, I'm the all hearing ear.
Well, you see, I'd love to be the all seeing eye because then I could see.
Me and the eye.
Honestly, I'm going to get new glasses. I've decided. I'm going to take the plunge. Oh, do you know what I saw advertised on Facebook? You can get these new glasses now, and there's a wee switch at the side. You turn them to your vision, and you do that over one eye and then the other.
No, the binoculars, Frank.
Oh, the binoculars now. I could kill you. Listen, pal, I'm telling you.
What, you've got glasses you can actually refocus?
Oh, no, you can, and that'd be great, wouldn't it? Be able to see.
Well, it's not great for Specsavers.
Well, they're Specsavers. By the way, Specsavers, all cheap and all that. No, it's no. They do all kinds of things. £30 to get this on, and what do you call the put on that thing?
Anti-glare.
Anti-glare. Oh, away.
You know when people do...
Michelle McCluskey, hi, how are you? Madge Lucan, how are you? Sorry, I interrupt you. What are you saying?
Well, you know people who do podcasts and stuff, they get paid for doing product placement.
Yeah.
Well, you're like the antithesis of that, because you actually just diss people.
That's
Specsavers just getting it. What have they ever done to you?
I think they overcharged me, if you want to be honest with me, but there you go. So there's Specsavers, you're right, Specsavers are getting it. I just saw Edna Carmichael come in there. How are you, Edna? How are you? I hope you're well. Elaine White, Buffisson. I said it right.
You did say it right.
Buffisson.
It's taken a few weeks.
It has taken a while, but we'll go to it. How are you, Elaine? I hope you're well. Corinne's in. Is it Corinne? Yes. Natalie Hamill, my ankle went last night. Where am I?
Oh, you're miles away.
Am I miles away again?
Get doing the bottom part.
It's too much, too much. Anne Crawford Wallace. Hi, Frank and John. My daughter is having a face-to-face tomorrow. Excited. Oh, that's great. She's come to see me. That's great. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, Edna Carmichael is in. How are you? And what is it? Natalie said, to find happiness and love. That's your wish? Then that's what you're getting, okay? Because remember, the 7th is very important. You're clear as a bell sending that out. That applies to everybody, by the way, on the new moon. And the new moon is really important that you get to. I'll be in Sagittarius and Jupiter's in there. So it's all about being really focused so that we clear away bad energy. Now, the energy of today, for example, has all been about remembrance in the past and looking that way and looking at loss and sacrifice, which is what happened, and that's wonderful. And our prayers go with those who fought for us. It's as simple as that. In any side, war is the worst word ever, but there you go. But once you get to a new energy state, and it's about to happen, Sagittarius and Jupiter in it is going to really give us a blast out there. So get ready for that new moon, okay? And clear your thoughts, send out what it is you're asking your universe for, and see what happens, okay? A lot of people, it might just be for about peace and harmony, you know, but, well, that's good. Linda McKechnie, I've liked and shared. Any good news for me, please? I really need some. Why? Come back and tell me. Jessie McGregor. Hi, Frank and John. How are you, Jessie? How are you? Elizabeth Fleming is watching. Hi, Elizabeth. Debbie Arrows. And hi. How are you, Debbie? Peggy Cleveland. Is that Cleveland? Cleland. Oh, wait, I'm dropping it. Cleland.
Yeah, third time's a charm.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to get. I'm not going to get varifocals. I think that's the problem. But then I just had reading glasses on. I went see you.
Well,
but the hell,
every
I'll tell you. Every cloud is a silver line. Who's this? Peggy. Hi there. How are you? Hi to you both. Hope you're well. Card from me, please. And Deepa. Well, you came back to say about the prediction. How far behind am I?
a long way. Give me that thing.
No, go away. Just take me off me. Go away, you. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? Sylvia Ewing, Macanish, I think that is. Leslie Anderson. My way down here. Claudia Keith. Hi, Claudia. Thanks for sharing. Trisha Gallagher. How are you? Margaret Finnegan. Hi. So, I'd rather do that here because then I'm looking at you. I just feel as though I'm looking down all the time. One word, do you?
I'm saying nothing.
I know. Now that's strange. Two-wave wreck Rupel. She shared. Is that a 2 or a Z? It's a Z. Alana Elliott, how are you? Anne Margaret.
Now listen, Frank.
Wallace.
Can I
The
say
trees are
something?
always spot on. Sorry, Dan.
No, sorry.
What
Fran
did you say?
McNabb, because you're miles behind, she's got a wee question.
Right, Fran McNabb.
She's got a lot of energy around her. Light bulbs blowing up, the cooker element, the hair clippers.
I do it all the time.
Can you pick up anything for me, please? I'm going demented.
Well, don't go demented. A lot of people who are going through intuition, or really strong intuition, that's what happens. You know, because sometimes you open up the door, sometimes the door doesn't open. It's with me all the time, and so therefore when I put the light on, it blows every bulb. Or it's a fuse, or it's something like that. And you get to that stage where you think, it must be me, I must be awful, I must be stupid at this. But then you aren't, and that's the thing, you've got to understand that what you're doing now is you're using an awful lot of different energy at the moment. So could you come back and give me your question? What's your question? Oh, sorry, that is the question.
Well, she's going demented. Can you pick, why is all this
It mustn't go
happening?
demented because it is. It won't last forever. Normally, I think that's it happens. Sometimes it's a fortnight, really, something like that. Your energy will go. The other thing is upsetting your sleep. That's another answer I'd like to know. But let's have a wee look to see what's going on for you, Fran, okay? Oh, give yourself peace. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Now, how can I put this without sounding really rude or awful, or I could just say it. Listen, sweetheart, see if you slip and shit, you'd smell a violet, and you're about to. So don't do anything. This demented feeling is going to turn your life around. And maybe that's why you're getting it. So the energies are coming through for you. Are you also getting spirit? Are you feeling people around? Are you smelling people? Are you hearing them? Come and let me know. Please tell John. This is really important, this reading. You're going to be in an amazing crossroads. Amazing. So already I've told Natalie she has to wait till the 7th of December and get it out there. I'm telling you, this is happening to you now. These changes are happening as we speak to you. And they're changing your life in a very big way. The world will be at your feet. And whatever happened to you in August and October is now leading you into what's going on in your life now. It's fabulous. And get off the cross because somebody else needs the wood. I'm telling you, you're having a really lucky time and a very strong financial time. Very, very good health, great opportunity, and get your passport out because you're going on holiday or you're going away somewhere. I love it. It's fabulous. Okay? And you're worried about a bulb getting blown. This is fantastic stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to be as crude as I did earlier, but sometimes you need to use some expletive that actually makes sense. And I'm really telling you how lucky you're going to be, and it's happening now. So well done. Oh, one thing, teeth. I'm getting gum problems, not teeth problems, gum problems. You need to get that seen to, okay? You've also got a really, really good card out as the outcome here. This is hope, healing, and brand new beginnings. You get it? It's called the Star, and it's yours. What does that say, John?
The Star.
The Star. And it really does mean these opportunities to begin again. Because when that card comes out, it's the last card out of Pandora's box. And every horror that ever was came out of that. But the last one is hope, healing, new beginnings. Do you understand? The horrors are over. It's time to move on. And even the world right now sees just how you've been held back, how nothing's moved, how everything's been set up. Ugh. And I'm telling you now, from here on in, tonight, this will all change for you. Congratulations. Look out for the star sign of Taurus, look out for the star sign of Libra, and look out for the star sign of Aquarius, because they're all around you. So you come back and let me know, Fran. I've got all excited there, Johnny.
Well, a bit of feedback from Fran. She said she got a lot of spirits around her when her dad passed away.
Yeah.
There was no electricity in his bulbs, wondering if it's from him.
Could be every possibility. Nobody's come through for you. I love when they do this, you know. Sometimes they come in and they go, right, I want to tell you, and you pass on the message, right? Sometimes they just sit there and let you do it. I've been face to face sometimes, right? And I said to them, I remember distinctly this one girl was saying, listen, I've got a man standing there, he just doesn't want to talk to me. And she went, oh, he didn't like your kind of thing in life. So there you go. I said, well, he needs me now. So it's that kind of thing. So don't worry that it's not coming through. The message is coming through, and the message is big. Teeth and gums, what's going on? It's really sore. That needs to be looked at. Now, is that somebody that you would recognize that had those problems? Could be the start of it. But the door's not opened yet for you, other than there's an apple sitting up there. That's it, stuff. But what it means is that you'll see New York, you'll see America. So there you go. Go for this. You're getting a ton of events now after so much that's held you back. Well done. I love that. Read it, John. I love that. Thank you for coming in tonight, Fran. Please like and share, because it really is a very big movement there. It really is. So,
could I just say something?
Yeah,
Tricia MacArthur, my housewarming party was fantastic, Tricia. I tried every means of communication to get in touch with you. What happened?
You didn't come. That's what you said. So there you go, Tricia. What can I say? Anyway, Fran, I'm really glad you came in tonight, because that's a really good. And I'll tell you, if anything comes through, I'll let you know. But no, that door's not open for you, that's for sure. But I'd like to talk to somebody who can take, I know they're going to think everybody will be able to take this, but that's what I'm being shown up here. Do you remember the old clock that used to sit on top of a mantelpiece, and it was quite a big clock, but it had the top and it went round its sides like that?
Like a carriage.
Going to do that, draw that so I can put it up. Not on there.
Too much pressure.
Under pressure. Looking down on me. Looking down on me. Aha. Yeah, like that. Well,
yeah,
no,
the other side.
not quite like that, but something similar. But that's what's on the wall. Who can take this for me tonight, please? Could you come in and let me know? Picasso, he is not, but there you go. And this woman regularly, that was a big thing. She always had to have this clock wound up or something. So would you come back and let me know if you're in? Thank you so much. I don't know who this is and what's going on here.
Right, Geraldine McCormack's dad had a clock that looked like that.
Then what's the woman about? It's a woman I've got here, not a man.
And Anita Whelan's saying yes. I mean, geez, oh, everybody had a clock.
I know, I knew this would happen. But that's what's come through. So I wonder who it is.
We're going to need a bit more.
We're going to need a little bit more information.
As well.
No, we're going to have to wait. No, this was all about regular winding up this clock. It was done. It was like a regime. And also with that clock, somebody who does long haul, long driving.
Long distance.
Yes, long distance thing. Aye. So that's next to it. So that's a connection as well. So would you come back and let me know if you're there? Thank you. Hi there to Nicole Carroll. How are you? I don't know where I am. Am I way behind again? Yeah.
So just to
Francis McNabb.
Clarify a bit. It's somebody who used to wind the clock, but long distance driving.
No.
Features no.
But it's two separate things, but they connect.
Right.
So what you've got here is a woman. It's the woman that wants to talk to somebody, and how this person would recognize this woman. And I've got to say to you, she wasn't the slimmest of women, but she had the whole thing was that she regularly had to have this clock, and whoever I'm talking about, would recognize that. And also connected to that, or to yourself, is a long distance thing. It's a long distance drive. The connect though, what is it?
Mary Gardner says you can take it.
You can take it, Mary. Could you tell me how you can take it? You'll need to come back. Because it's important, because that's not moving away. So whoever we're talking about, I have a message for them, right? But it's like somebody goes away for a long time, that's their job. And I think that's what she's trying to come through for. Because maybe whoever it is, maybe is lonely or something's going on in their life at the moment, but that's what's here, okay? Oh, something else. The whole concern also is whoever I'm wanting to speak to has not been well. They have been under the weather for a while, I would think. So if it's you, who did you say it was?
Mary Gardner.
If it's you, Mary, would you come back and let us know, please? Thank you. She'll be hanging around for a while, Mary. I can take this. Right, I've got Mary here saying that. She'll come back with anything else, yeah?
Not come back with anything yet.
Come on, Mary, you have to come back. Hi there, Una Crystal. How are you? Louise, hello there. Debbie's back again. Pauline Killymont's back. Margaret Finnegan, hi there. Yep, me.
Right, okay. Mary Gardner, I'm telling a lot like that, and her husband was a long distance drive.
Thank you, it's you. Right, Mary, let's get to this. Let's see what it is. Why is it that you were ill? What's with the sickness thing? Is it you or is it somebody else that you're connecting with? But let's see, Mary, let's go in. She wants to talk with you. Oh, Mary, she showed me Ireland. What's that about as well? Oh, somebody's getting a break as far as jobs are concerned. She showed me this opportunity is moving up as far as work is concerned. Oh, and that's starting small, growing big. So whoever it is with this is a great sort of symbol for them. Why does that keep lighting up? I wish it'd go away. It's a phone that's sitting there, it keeps flashing off and on. Right, Mary, here it is for you. Doctor, it's a male. They need a little bit of help. That's why they're through. And she's here to help as much as she can. By the way, the lorry, the clock, the whole thing, it's all disappeared now. Okay, you've taken the symbol, so I know it belongs to you. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm right. There's a lad, he's getting a break here. She's very excited with this, actually. And this boy, in lots of ways, it was like if you said to him, have you done that yet? It's yeah, well, I'm just going to, I'll not be a minute. See, as soon as this TV program's finished, I'll get, no, listen, I'll do it tomorrow. That really annoys me, but that is who I'm talking about. It's him that's getting this break, whoever that may be. So listen well for that, Mary, and look through characters in your family or in that's close to you. It may even be friendship, but they're getting the break, and that's what she's showing me. Because whoever we're talking about has also been disappointed. Now, something completely different from that. So you've got that, Mary. That's work. What you've now got is somebody that's having to get over a real bad broken heart. This is sad. Somebody really didn't really recover very well from an emotional place. I'm wondering if it's you, Mary. But that's not what I've got. What I've got here is dry your tears. Dry your tears because you're moving and changing and moving into other things. I've also got to say there's no answer to your scenario. Whatever it is that's left you like this, you have to change it. But, and I'll just put it this way, I don't know how I would wear to that big wedding. I'm saying it's a big wedding, but I'll tell you what, whoever I'm talking about that had a really bad broken heart, it's not going to have that anymore. There's love in the air. And I'm just going to show you how, and I'm going to have a witness to this. So you ready?
The lovers.
The lovers. Congratulations. So Mary, that's coming up. But also, of course, this is the choices that are going on around about you as well. So whoever it is, I have to say, it's time to dry those tears. But you have had a hard time. Well, smiles now, you know, never mind we're winding up a clock, we're getting smiles. So you've got the message from her, okay? And it's to you for the time that stood still for you. And I think you've had a hellish time over the last several years, But you know, you've made well in it. It never got you down and you kept going. Well done. So listen, your future area is looking a lot better. It looks as though Christmas is going to be good anyway. Oh yes, you're going to have fun. So the Wheel of Fortune will spin for you at Christmas time. So it's around that time into the new year that your opportunities start to change. Oh, Mary, I'm really happy to tell you that. And I want you to know whoever she is, because you'll know her for the clock, because it was routine. And she is telling you really that she's around you a lot. She wants you to know that she's around you a lot. Then many a tear has to fall. But as the song goes, it's all in the game. Not anymore. Your game is for you. You're going to rule it and be in charge of this. Oh, who lost a baby, darling? I've had a sudden loss of a baby. The baby wasn't born. So there's that as well. Okay. Lots of bridges for you, Mary, to cross. An awful lot of things happened in your life that you really don't want to look back on. But I don't think you'll have to. I'm really happy to tell you to get the things are moving for you. A really good emotional place, all happy there. Can you say it's going to be all bells and whistles? Know that Fran, it would seem as though Fran, if she fell in it, she'd come out with a salmon in her pocket. It's as simple as that, in the Clyde. That's what's going on for her. But for you, it's a slow move, but it's a good, steady, strong move after the time that you've had. I'm sure if you were sitting in front of me, you'd understand what I mean, Mary. But take her love because she's around you. Okay? Thanks very, very much for coming in. It's kind of you. Now she's going now, so say, right, there you go. That's good. You got a good reading there. She'll probably come back going.
No, Mary said she got it.
You got it, honey.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. What a good time. Oh, the hermit falls to the floor. Oh, excuse me. Oh. You see, what falls to the floor comes to the door, maybe the hermit. In other words, there is no answer till there is an answer, and you're going to find it. Now then, I'd like to talk to somebody out there who takes really bad and really worried about hospital at the moment and doctors, because I'm a man and I've got really severe pain in my head. Oh, and I have to go to hospital, or I've got an appointment, or I'm going, or something. Would you please come back and let me know, please, if somebody else wants to come through? And I've got I've got a name Robert here, and also I've got a connection very much to the countryside. I'm not into the city, so it's important because head, I don't think it's a stroke, but it could be that it's been looked at as that, but hospital's needed. So if you're there, will you come in? I hope I'm not stabbing in the dark, believe me, it's there. But I've got the name for you, so you remember that? Robert. Okay.
Robert in the countryside.
Definitely. I was just so digging and tractors and farms and all of that. So will you come back and let me know if you're there? Thank you. Who else is in tonight? Well, this is a bit buzzy. Will we do the commercial? Let's take a break for the commercial. Back after the commercial. Yes.
Margaret McLeod, her
Yes.
brother had bad headaches.
Yes.
And her granddad was called Robert.
Yes. Did they have any connection to the country, please? Come back and let me know. I'd be grateful. Meanwhile, I can't get around everybody, but I'd love to tonight. Tonight's special. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's Armistice Day. But if I can't come to you tonight, I'm not drawn to you tonight. That's not to say that I can't answer your questions, either myself or my team. And so all you have to do is get on your mobile phone and text Frank, followed by your question to 85358. That's 85358, and I'll be there. And if you want a face-to-face with me, all you have to do is click book now at the top of Facebook or on my site, frankpilkington.com, and I'll be there for you. And one last thing. There are 2 face-to-face readings up for grabs by the end of the month. So John Holding himself, by his sober hand, will be picking out yeah. Oh, no, you're not doing the dabs. We'll be picking out the hat to the name, and yourself and a friend could come along to that. But that's if you join up and use the Manu horoscope services, where you get all the news. And everybody that's joined up recently, you're going to get them straight after the show's finished. We'll be sending them out. Okay, thanks very much, and sorry for that long-winded commercial. But there you go, I've got to eat. But there you are. What can I do?
You're going to have to narrow this down, Frank. There's lots of people with connections to Robert and the countryside. Margaret Finnegan, her dad is Robert, her partner's having headaches and live in the countryside.
It's Margaret Finnegan.
Is it?
It's yeah. Margaret Finnegan, are you there? Is she there? I can't see her.
I'll pin her. Margaret Finnegan.
I can't see. My dad is Robert. My partner's having headaches. And I live in the countryside. Did you? Hello, how are you? I'm so glad you came through, Margaret. So let's see what's going on. First of all, I have to say the headaches need to be looked at. Do you understand? That's why this has come through. All right? And so therefore, I want you to get them to the doc, and I want you to get them to A&E, even to be told it's a sinus problem or it's nothing. At least you'll know. Do you understand? Because I'm feeling as though that I need to go and see about this. Okay, and I don't know why Robert is so prevalent to you, but there you go. It's a name that you need to be looked at. I wonder if his father was called Robert as well. Now then, let's see what's going on. I can't believe this. Honest, my God. Oh, Margaret. I need to ask you something. If I were to say to you, your troubles are coming to an end, I hope you would understand that. But what troubles? Because it looks to me as there is an awful lot that you've had to cut through, like a glacier cutting through a mountain. It's been that tough. But you know, I'm going to show you something. I can't believe this. Look, and I've shuffled and shuffled these cards. What does that say?
The universe and happiness.
It's the best card in the pack. That one is the best card in the pack, and you've got both. Congratulations. And I'm going to say the same to you, the 7th of December. Get ready to make everything move. I'm just going to show you what you did have. The Tower. It was horrendous. You've had a lot of problems from the past. Now, it's not nice and bright up there for you. I'm getting told somebody around you is talking about Far East. Somebody's traveling. I hope it's a holiday. But that's all. It's quite a distance. But no, it's not. I know it's a holiday. It's not about I'm going there to live or anything like that. So there's a break, but it's to do with there. What else? Come on, show me. Oh, they're back in the countryside again. Whatever it is, you have to plant. And I'm getting shown to plant stuff. Okay, so it's like put a flower in the ground or something, or a tree in the ground or something. Something has to grow. If you start doing that, your luck grows with it. Do you understand me? I hope you do, Margaret. I know it sounds rather frivolous, and you might think it's a bit daft, but I'm telling you to do it. When spirits speak to you like this, it is important that you follow the instructions. Okay? Now, there's a person telling me this, and they passed over with a stroke right up the arm, and it was there for a while, so you would know who I'm talking about. Now, they're telling me you have to plant some. Will you do it? Thank you. Yeah. Thanks very much, Margaret. It looks as though your troubles are coming to an end. The best card in the pack. Well done, you. And by the way, that's a Saturn card. And that means that something, with Saturn being around it, it means that it's structured, it's really structured. This is not frivolous in any way. This is, again, a kind of repayment. It sounds as though everyone's getting a great reading tonight, isn't it? Is that? Mm-hmm. None of that every week. Oh, and something else, Margaret. Before I go, who'd the problem with their eye and the eyesight problem here? That's really sore, and that might go with the headaches too. Yes.
Margaret's brother's gone to Thailand for a month.
Oh, right.
and his name is Robert after his dad.
There you go.
After her dad.
We're getting good feedback. So yeah, that's why I saw the Far East, and oh, that's great news. I'm glad. So the other thing, Margaret, is the eye. Okay, and I know it sounds daft. Put something on the ground and watch it grow, and so your luck can change too. Your energy is about to do that. It's been tough, not anymore. All right, thank you, and thanks for coming in, Margaret. That's really kind of you. Yes.
Feedback from Margaret Gardiner. Everything made sense. The baby, the broken heart.
Oh.
Sounds like she's had a rough time.
Mary, I know you had a rough time, but oh, is it getting better for you? And all the love and all the support and all the happiness in the world, I wish so much for you, and you're getting it. And considering that you have been through the mill, well, it's your turn now for a while. Enjoy yourself, okay? But that's great feedback from Margaret. Thank you so much. That's good. So, I can't see, this thing doesn't work for me. It works for everybody else. Why does it not work?
That's right. It works for everyone else.
It does. It works for
Not, give it to me.
No, wait a minute. I touch it and look at it going fast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know.
Is it me?
Yeah, you're haunted.
Well, it is that. By the way, you call me that again, and I'm telling you now, I'm getting my sister over to my big sister's coming out to him.
All right,
He's take
it back.
Really nasty thing to me, and I told him my big sister's going to get him at 4 o'clock at the school gate, and he's getting it.
Well, that links to Natalie. Is it Natalie that the light bulbs kept blowing and things breaking? Well,
this doesn't work at all. Look at you
no,
all the time. What am I doing wrong?
You're holding it in your hand. That's
so sorry about that. Oh, look at that. You're almost out of your wine, Johnny.
Right.
And I'm almost out of my coffee.
I've got supplies.
Is there any? Oh, he's got supplies. Is there any possible chance you could actually?
Supplies.
We're getting silly now. Oh, listen, do me a favour. Could I get a refill of coffee, please?
I'll tell you how far behind you are in this.
Yeah.
Harold Wilson was still.
I'm that far behind Harold Wilson, isn't it? Right here. Can I get a cup of coffee, please? Here.
I can't get that. It's so far behind.
Oh,
just look on the screen here. Do it on the screen, on the big main screen.
See, they're trying to confuse me now. Why am I getting? Honestly, you are trying to confuse me. No, I don't know where I am now. Suzanne Strickland, how are you doing?
Francis Morrison's listening from California.
Hi, Francis.
I hope you're all right with the fires. I hope you're away from the fires.
Oh no, that's terrible, tragic news, wasn't it? And I don't know how you stand with your government, that Trump guy, that is a thing to say.
Wouldn't you just look to break his Twitter finger?
Huh?
Wouldn't you just look to break his Twitter finger?
His Twitter finger's getting it. Maurice Amdurzen, how are you? Oh, look at that. He says simply the best than all the rest. Thank you. Better than all the rest. Thank you very much, Maurice. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope things are going your way. Thanks. Maurice Amdurzen and I used to do TV together. I haven't seen him for a while. We've been in touch though, but haven't seen one another in the flesh. But we had such a lot of fun, him and I. And who was the other? Oh, she was really famous. I can't remember her name. Oh, Maurice, you'll need to tell me who else were on the show with the three of us. She was a very famous astrologer. I'm so sorry. Marjorie Orr. Yes, Marjorie Orr, I think. So sorry. Anyway, Margaret Thompson's here. Yeah?
I'm sure she's not tuning in. She's not going to be offended.
How do you know?
I don't really.
Well, you don't know then. Be quiet. But a lot going on up here with Spirit tonight. I'm really happy to tell you. Really, really good stuff here. Although there is... No, come on, I'm waiting on this happening. I'm getting... Something's coming through, it's not through yet. You need to wait for it. I love somehow it just jumps through. Joanne. I think it's Joanne Ferran, is it? Ferran? I hope I'm saying this properly. Let's see. Have a look for me here, Johnny. Look at this.
All right, show me. Don't touch it.
Oh, don't touch it. What does it say?
Joanne Ferrans.
I was right, Joanne Ferran. Okay, so it's Joanne Ferran I'd like to talk to.
Ferrans.
Oh, Ferrans.
Yeah.
Like, first off, Joan, is it Joan?
Joanne.
Oh, Joanne. Really bad pains in my stomach. If I were a woman, I would say to you, it's my womb, and I would have problems in that area. So you need to have a wee look for me, Joanne, in your head, and let me know if I'm close to this, because I'm really feeling that it's sore. Also, I would say that, it opens up. There's a man here for you, and this man said, can I ask you, Joanne, were you feeling really under attack for a while? Oh, thank you, John. That's kind of it. Thank you. I've got my coffee. Were you under attack for a while? Did you feel as though things...
John's just had surgery.
Is that what it is? Oh, Joanne, I'm sorry to hear that. That's what your pain is. Sorry about that. But can I ask you about something else? Did you feel under attack either in an emotional way or something? Were you feeling like you were getting got at? So, but your surgery's by, that's a good thing. I'm glad that that's okay for you. So let's have a wee look for you, Joanne. Okay. Joanne. Oh, come on, it's fab. This is ridiculous. Everybody tonight's going to get really something. I'm just going to show you. You've got what's called the wonderful Ace of.
Ace of Wands.
It's fabulous. It's talk about energy. And it's crossed by, you ready for this?
Wealth.
So we're talking a money scenario, okay? So that's why you're getting somebody coming through for you here. And the money scenario is about you, the sun shines in your life and everything. So the money scenario is about opportunity coming your way. The Ace of Wands is the opportunity to give you. I'm surrounded by younger people though. I've got these, where am I, Joanne? I've got this younger, whether it's children or younger people around about me. I mean, I don't know what age group I'm talking about here, but I feel as though I'm not on my own, that's for sure. And it's all going really swimmingly. Three people get together and it's a working connection. And I'm telling you, but somebody's striking gold. Not personally you, but somebody's striking gold financially because they're getting together in this team. And whether that's a small amount or a large amount, looks to me to be rather large, but whatever we're talking about is that's the kind of opportunity that's coming your way. Congratulations. So all of that I've been picked on, I've been getting that, I've been terrible. And it was 5 years. If you go back 5 years, I think they had problems, but I'm sure you'll let me know if I'm on the right track or not. But whatever these guys are, and I'm going to go to age groups now, I would say they range between sort of like early 20s to early 30s. I think that that's the group I've got.
Joanne's saying yes.
Oh, right. So, right.
She's getting it.
So I'm glad I'm on the right track. Now, because they all get together, there's an opportunity financially come out. Whatever it is they're going to start up or do, it looks to me as though it's going really well. Well done, you. This is fun. I'm glad that you're healing, though. That's the main thing. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Joanne. It's great to hear you. You're around and you're getting well. That's the main thing. So, imagine forgetting Marjorie Orr. She was a lovely lady. I thought she still is a lovely lady, but you know what I mean. So, come back to me, Maurice, and let me know if you're still around, because I want you to send the vibes. But I don't think you need to tonight because it really is working very well. Yeah. So, that's odd. Okay, right. Somebody, there's somebody in the family. You'll need to come and let me know. I'm looking at. Are you ready? The banks of the Nile, and I'm looking at the Sphinx. So could you come in and what do you call it, Valley of the Kings and all that? Those beautiful sculptures. So if you're going there, fine. If you just come back from there, fine. Please come in, because I know that it's only the start, because that's what I'm seeing first. But I'm not seeing anything else just yet. No person there yet. So could you, if anybody's there, could you come back and let me know? I know that doesn't sound very clear, but that's what I'm looking at. Is anyone booking up to go there? Do you remember that time I said to you, you were going to see you in Rome?
Yes.
I made this prediction. I went, oh, John, I've just saw you in Rome. And then the TV came on and it was a big picture of Rome, and it was in the square, the Vatican City. And I went, well, that's what I've seen. He says, so I'm not going. Sorry. I'll make sure you get there. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save up lemonade bottles and everything. I'm going to take them back to the shop, and I'm saving that money.
See the Sphinx and everything you're seeing.
I'm looking at it now.
Is there any possibility of Sid James coming through with Carry On Cleo?
No.
That's a shame.
Could anybody take this? Are they thinking of going to Egypt? Have they been? Is it a big thing? Did something happen in Egypt? Will you come back and let me know, please? Because I'm looking at it. You're making a fun of this, you. What are we going to get? What next? Elizabeth Taylor coming through and Cleopatra?
I'm sorry, I was a bit flippant.
Yes, it was. So cool.
Suzanne Strickland saying you'll send me that for 2 days. Because your great holiday predictions, everybody gets 2 nights away.
No,
we're
you
all
see,
looking for 10 days.
No, you leave James alone. That's James Edward you're talking about. And James Edward took a very bad man flu cold. And he just told me that's what he had. And so you just leave him alone. At least he got 2 days away.
No one's coming with the Egypt.
Nobody's coming in because it's still there. Anybody with an Egyptian connection in any way, please, if you'd let me know. Oh, that's rotten, isn't it? Nobody's coming back as well. Oh, well. Nobody here. So, listen, I can't see again. Here we go. So, I need to get a hat. Can you get a stand for this?
Probably.
Margaret McIntyre, how are you? Trisha McDonald, Maureen O'Donnell, Libby MacArthur, man flu. Yes, man flu. Beth Taylor, hi, how are you? Lizzie McSwiggan, hi, how are you? I'm glad you've come back, Lizzie. It's been
a minute, somebody said Egypt.
Yep, where?
Oh, Paula Gallagher, you told me 25 years ago I was going to Egypt.
And have you not been?
These things take time.
I'm sorry. But if I saw it, I saw it. It's just like I saw that. See, that's another thing about coming for readings. You say to people when they come in, listen, it's as simple as this. I will tell you what I see. And sometimes you see all kinds of things, even the sexual stuff. Yes, and you see it. Some of it's not pleasant. But you'd have to tell, and I do. So sometimes it is there, and sometimes it isn't.
Maurice's client from Cairo just called as you spoke.
Maurice's
client from Cairo just called as you spoke.
Ah,
that's what it was.
So we're still connected with Maurice.
But Jeannie Baldassare is on my level because she's reminding us that Amanda Barry played Cleopatra in that movie.
Yes, I remember that. Mm-hmm. Are you happy now that you got Sid James in? Mm-hmm. So I wondered what the connection to Egypt is. I'm afraid it was the other psychic, Maurice. So there you go. It is too. It's all disappeared. Oh, you've no idea I'm muddled. Anyway, what else is coming through? Come on. Sometimes I have to wait for it. No. It's no Amanda Barry anyway, that's for sure. I think you're going to do Sid James, aren't you?
No.
Yes, yeah.
No.
You're desperate. He's desperate to do it. Come on, hurry up. Yeah. Stand up. What was your favourite?
Carry On person?
Yeah. No, favourite Carry On movie.
Oh, the one with the Khyber Pass when they're all eating dinner and the mansion's getting blown apart.
I like that.
And they're all carrying on with the soup.
Yeah.
Never. What was it called? Carry On Up the Khyber. Fantastic.
You like that one? Did you not like any of the early ones?
I like Carry On Spying.
Mm-hmm.
But you know they used some of the sets from Dr. No for that.
Yeah. Well, they also did that for. Well, they also did that for Carry On Cleo.
Mm-hmm.
It seems though, I mean, although they produced some good movies, it was, you know,
hit and miss.
I don't know about that. It wasn't so much hit and miss. I'd still enjoy the one going. The one I don't like is it Carry On Girls, the one about the beauty contest and Firkham. Oh, no, I don't like that one. I like Carry On Screaming.
I met you watch that the other week, didn't I?
Oh. Blood was running out my eyes watching that one, I'll tell you. I like Carry On Screaming, that was good. I like that one.
Mind if I smoke?
Yeah, Finetta Fielding. Surely there was. She's still alive, isn't she? Or she passed away yet?
Yeah, she passed away a couple of months ago.
Oh, what a shame. But she had one of those voices, isn't she?
She was a classically trained
I know.
actor. She was on.
She had great reviews for stage. She did a lot of stage. But yes, you're right. I wonder what it was like in that. I think that story about Kenneth Williams and her doing that small, tight shot in the carriage. Move on, get closer, get closer. And she went, why is your mum so hard?
You know, they offered her 2 more movies after Carry On Screaming. She never took any of them. She knew it because of that.
Really?
But in actual fact, it was anyway, because everyone associated it with that film forever.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh. She did some really good work though, didn't she?
Uh-huh.
She did some, I think she did a lot of Oscar Wilde at one point as well. You know, Ideal Husband and all that. Anyway, sorry, I'm drinking my coffee now.
And we're talking mince.
No, you're talking mince, because you wanted to do St. James. Anyway, let's see who else is here, please, before Jessie McGregor. She's given me love hearts. Thank you, Jessie.
Leslie Elliott has just said, carry on screaming. And I think what she meant to say was it gave her the heebie-jeebies as a kid. But
She's hereby Jew.
hereby Jew. That's the autocorrect. Auto spell check. Hereby Jew.
Oh, stop it, the heebie Jews. I totally understand that. Because, do you know something? I'm going to go back. Who here saw Doctor Who, the very first episode, twice? I did. And also that, can you remember when you saw the Daleks for the first time? Were you terrified or what?
Just you and John Logie Bird.
John Logie Baird.
Were you in his house? Were you hiding behind his couch?
My grandfather worked for John Logie Baird. Okay.
The only guy in hell with a tally.
Well, that's true.
See, once they invent television.
My grandfather got caught in wires. I remember my dad telling me that. Sorry, you're speaking? Yes.
See, once they invent television studios and start making programs, everyone's going to want one of these.
You're too much. You really are. Go away. Go away.
Sorry.
The old
Too
doctor,
old.
the old doc who scared me, Fran McNabb.
When you see my era of
Frank,
Doctor Who,
show is brilliant. Thank you very
my
much.
era of Doctor Who was John Pertwee with the wobbly cardboard sets and the really unbelievable monsters.
No,
You know.
I wasn't keen. I wasn't keen.
Hello, goodbye.
So is this somebody phoning you all the time?
Anyway, get on with your job.
Anita Whelan. Anita Whelan, are you there? Can I speak with you?
Anita Whelan.
I think it's Whelan. Yeah, Whelan. Anita. She's just said yes. Hey, Anita. Anita, I've got somebody coming through for you, and they passed over with lungs really sore too, and not a pleasant death, I've got to tell you. Took a while to get over. I've been shown a ring that's something, a piece of jewellery that you should either have or it belongs to you and you should have it. So we remember this. That was it's quite heavy going over. She's taken me, I've never been here before, but she's taking me to an area that you cross over this bridge and you're in Wales. But it's like an iron bridge. What's that called, John? The Stevenson Iron Bridge or something?
Suspension bridge.
No, it's not a suspension bridge. And you drive to it. I've been told you're going there. Or there's a connection for you. But it's an angle, no. It's between Stevenage, what's that name for? So I'm going between this and then you go over this bridge and you're going into Wales. So I'm leaving that with you. Don't know why I'm there and I don't know why I've been taken there.
Well, Anita's saying yes.
You understand? Oh, great. So I don't understand at all. But I know that I'm being taken there. This person that passed with us really. And this person's also holding up a lamp with a candle in it burning. Whoever it is, I need to just use the symbol of this because she doesn't want to talk. The symbol for you is who is it that's studying, who's involved in study, who's going to have to, wait to graduate or do something like that, get big marks or something. Will you come back and let me know? And that's important that she tells you that. Okay, and also why is it that if I say to you, she's holding a cat for you that belonged to you, could you take that as well? That sounds dark, but let me have a wee look and let me see what's going on for you, Anita, all right? Whoa, Anita, who is it in your life, young? And oh boy, is so fed up, needs to change, needs to go in a new direction as quickly as possible. And somebody who, I would say to you, is not ill, but this boy, this young man, not ill. Hey, I'll come back to you. I'm getting two things here now at the moment. You could easily say suffers from depression or Just, you know, it's that along that line of not being, I'm trying to avoid saying mental illness. I'm not meaning that, but there is something about this man, this laddie that needs to get out, needs to get an opportunity. Now I said to you, I'll tell you in a minute what else. I've been just showing somebody with a uniform on. Is there somebody in your family thinking of doing that, going into the forces of some kind? There's a possibility. But also, could you also tell me who flew or who was involved in flying? That might also be a job there. Okay, will you come back and let me know? That's important. So that could be cabin crew, the crew of some kind, but whoever I'm talking about, this laddie needs the break, oh God. And we'll get it. And we'll get well. But this is not about being ill. This is just that, how can I put it, that a kind of depressive feeling, and needs the break. Well, they're coming through to tell you that that's exactly what you're getting. Somebody will wear a uniform, you'll be known for the uniform that they wear. I think there's something to do with flying. Also, I've got to say that there's somebody who may wear a uniform in the forces. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Anita. But definitely, somebody has to pass these tests. This is really important as well, and doing so. And I would say with flying colours there, doing exceptionally well. Oh, that's so... You've not taken this person yet, so she's still here with me, and that's sore. So come on, Anita, you need to say yes, it belongs to, or that was, that, don't leave me with that one, if you don't mind. Would you come back, Anita, please? Let me know, thank you very much. Now, listen, all the energy it takes. If you can't do any good, don't hinder. If you can't help, don't hinder, is what they say. I need to throw something else in here before I go. Something also to do with somebody's taking a skill up that the skill needs to be seen. And so it's not one of those that go and study. They need to do something and be seen to do it. I know that sounds a bit odd. It's a bit like, I'll tell you what I've just saw. I've just saw the conservatoire, you know, the theatre place, the studying of skills along there as well.
Maybe that's son's trying to do his master.
Oh, your son's doing his master. Well done. Well, he needs to see it through, and he will. Now, that whole thing about needing a break, needing opportunity, I'm telling you, I don't know, maybe you just need to say, I know it's heavy at the moment, but come on, I'll take you away for a day or something. Let's go to Millport, let's do something. Needs to be break with you, and a lot of love, okay? But flying colours there, but I don't know why it is that I'm getting the forces. Could you come back and let me know also? Now then, everybody, thank you so much for our lovely time. I'm glad I spent my Sunday night with you. Oh. Now there you go. I'll tell you before I go, what do you call that? No, basketball thing in America that they all jump up and throw this ball in the thing.
Basketball.
That's what it is, isn't it?
I think it is basketball.
Anita, that also belongs to you. There's something to do with basketball and something to do with America and basketball. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. Remember, I didn't get around enough. I'll try, this is really buzzing tonight. So listen, what I'm going to do is give you all the details how to do it. Yes?
Anita's nephew works for the RAF.
Oh, great. So you can take the uniform, you can take the flying, that's right, he works for the RAF, right, fair enough. Now, could you come back and let me know what the Americans think, because that's important too. Anyway, where was it? Yeah, I'll try and answer as many questions as I can, myself and my team. I'd love to do that tonight, by the way, a lot of it, because it's really buzzing away. And listen, come and get your weekly messages. It's fabulous, you know, and you've got a chance to win what do you call it, seats, two sittings with me. Face-to-face readings with me. See, the trouble is I get tongue-tied because there's an awful lot going on up there at the same time. Right, so, yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave you with this. There's somebody pregnant at the moment and really not having a good time at all with it. And I don't just mean physical. And there's a lot of problems going on there with emotions. That'll come right, whoever you are. And I hope you are listening, my darlings, or somebody knows what I'm talking about. Who's this?
Bit of feedback from Anita Whelan. She's saying she lives in Ireland, but she's from Wales. So
Oh,
the
you know, when I
bridge
talk
to Wales.
the bridge to Wales, I don't know what that's called then. What would you call that bridge? That we'll need to look that up. It's like an iron bridge.
There's lots of bridges.
No. This was one of the first that was built.
Well, somebody came on and said the Severn Bridge.
Yes.
I think that connects.
No, I don't know. Is that the first one that was built?
I don't know.
What did you call that? Not a wrought iron. What was it called?
Cast iron.
Cast iron bridge.
Right.
That was the title.
Right.
Because I'm sure that there's a village or something called the same after this bridge.
Oh, Iron Bridge.
Iron Bridge. Yeah. That's what I was talking about, Anita. So I don't know where I am, but that's the link. Okay. I'm glad that you got some, got all of that, and for everybody that got some readings tonight.
It's like word association football with you.
I know.
It really is.
You see, there's so much goes on. I know a lot of people think I'm just not connecting, but an awful lot of things are going on elsewhere. Now, I'm going to read on as much as I can tonight. So get your mobile phone out. Phone me on, text Frank, right? Followed by your question to 85358, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. If you want a face-to-face reading with me, you get me on frankpilkington.com, or you press the book now button at the top of the Facebook. But this new service that I'm doing at the moment, it's actually going really well, and we're just about to send everybody out all of that first while I get on with the readings. And so that's, join me, you'll get your monthly, and every week I will tell you exactly what it is. Not only your outlook for the month, but everything that's happening in that week. And some tarot with it as well. So there's a kind of guiding light, if you like. But, you know, I've really enjoyed Sunday night with you. Thank you very, very much for coming in tonight. Yes.
Well, more feedback from Anita. I don't know if you said, I wasn't listening, but you said something about a ring, and she said she does have her ring.
That's right. That's right. That's the first thing I saw was the ring. Okay,
Right.
the piece of jewellery. Good, Anita. That's good. So, anyway, there you go. I think we'll be here all night. I've really enjoyed it. Remember what I always say to you, it takes an awful lot of energy to be nasty, so why be it? Be nice to one another, love one another, and I'll see you Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. I've really enjoyed tonight, and I'm going to put alcoholic, Sid James over there to bed. I'll see you later. See you Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. Bye-bye, darlings. I love you. Bye.